Hi, Jasmine. It's time to do your Monday tag. The last one of the year, right? Question one, what do you do with Christmas dinner leftovers? Well, I do not host Christmas dinner anymore, so if I do have leftovers, I bring them home and just warm them up the next day and enjoy. Question two, Christmas pudding or trifle? Oh gosh, okay. When I was 15 and I lived in Cambridge, England, I had to take cooking classes as part of the curriculum. And we made Christmas pudding. Um, it it took a really long time to make. I mean, weeks, right? So we didn't get to make the icing in school, but we we made the icing, but we didn't roll it out and put it on the cake until during the holidays. So I did that, and I'm American, okay? So we don't have Christmas pudding here. We have fruitcake, but with no icing on it, and no babies inside or anything like that. Okay, so anyway, I'm 15, I'm in Cambridge with my family, and I was instructed to roll the icing out like I was making a pie crust, and I knew how to do that, so I did it and draped it over the cake, and a week later on Christmas Day, we were going to cut into it, having no idea anything about Christmas cake. Okay, so my mom went to put the knife in, and the icing is hard as a rock, and we were all like, uh, I think I don't, she managed to to crack the icing and get little pieces of it on a plate for us to eat, and I did not like it. So if I had my druthers, I would say trifle, because I did like trifle. Um, no, anyway, that's my Christmas pudding story. And I will tell it again if I need to. Question three, Christmas dinner with Brussels sprouts or roast parsnips? No, no, we don't. My family has never made vegetables like that for Christmas dinner. My family likes to have asparagus and sweet potatoes or yams without marshmallows. Just we eat it straight out of the skin, and it's very good. So those are the vegetables I prefer. I'm the same as you, Jasmine. I won't go near a Brussels sprout. I just don't like them. I have never tasted a single Brussels sprout that appealed to me, not once. And I think the problem is nobody knows how to cook them. I think that's the problem. Okay, question four. Do you go to Christmas markets? Oh, I live for those, but I don't go anymore. The last time I went, I think, was 5 years ago. But yeah, I really love going to those. Over here in the States, we call them Christmas craft fairs. Yeah, where people make things, knit, crochet, sew, quilt, glue popsicle sticks together with glitter, whatever. And I love them. They're so festive, and they always have really good snacks, like gingerbread cookies, and they play Christmas music, and they're just a lot of fun. Yeah. And so let me see, I think I have another question I have to do. Yes, question 5. A Christmas story you remember. I was a kid. When I was 8, no, let's see, I was 8. My family, we owned a home in Jackson, Tennessee, and my father got a job up close to Chicago, so my grandparents bought that house from us after we moved, but they hadn't moved in yet. But we did have Christmas there. Christmas tree, dinner, the whole thing. And when Christmas was over and everything was put away, and there were not any beds or anything, so we had to go back down to Corinth, Mississippi, to my grandparents' current home back then. So we had to get rid of the Christmas tree because it would have been a fire hazard. So me and my 2 sisters and 2 or 3 other girl cousins, stayed behind with my father, who chopped up the Christmas tree and lit a fire in the fireplace. And he proceeded to burn the Christmas tree one chunk at a time. And every time he threw a chunk into the fireplace, the fire would just jump to life like 3 feet up the chimney, okay? And so anyway, all of us screamed, and little girls, okay, we're all about this 8, 9, 10, 7. Anyway, we screamed and ran behind a sofa because the heat was so intense. And we screamed, "What a blast!" And it took hours to burn that Christmas tree, because I think it was a 5 or 6 foot tree. And it took hours, but we finally finished, and the fire went out, and my dad drove all of us back down to Corinth, Mississippi, and he made up a story on the way to keep us entertained. I think that the drive was about an hour and a half. Yeah. The story was about Pretty Princess Posy, and it had a prince in it and an evil villain, which was named something like Ashkenabel Oppenheimer Obaijayan. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. And that really is what my dad made up. So that's my Christmas memory. Have a wonderful Christmas. Stevie, all my condolences. I'm very sorry about your father. And I'll see you guys next year. Bye.